Ahmed. How are you? A frog in my throat, Ahmed. How are you?
So far, so
Oh,
good, we can say.
oh, good. So far, so good. That's wonderful.
Yes.
Very good.
Mm.
Did you have a nice week? Did you have a good
Yes,
week?
we can
Great.
say. I'm positive, even if I don't be good or I feel bad, I say good because I'm a positive person.
Oh, you're a positive person. Oh, yeah. And I remember the last class we had your wife, right? She was with you the last
Yes,
time. Yeah.
yes.
How was that experience for her? Was that an okay experience?
You request the following lesson plane that begin the
Ah, yeah.
journey. How do you spell this one? Journey?
Journey. Yeah, journey. I
Journey,
just
yes,
put that
journey.
up
That's
there.
the one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, English for travel beginners. Yes. What do you mean
Would you?
about this?
I just put that there because I prefer the picture like this. I prefer to see the picture like this. So I just put that there just so to see you better. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah. Nothing else. What about you? How have you been? Are you doing well?
Uh, I'm well. I and a good mood right now.
Good,
And
good.
right now I read the books for the Ollie Richards for the stories.
Okay, okay,
Uh, to improve my English language. Short
okay,
stories, English,
okay.
ready for the pleasure at your level and learn English the funny way with the Ollie Richard.
Okay.
Yes. Tell me about yourself. What about you? Are you still live in Mexico?
Yeah, still here. Very hot today. It's about 25 degrees. It's nighttime. It's so hot.
Hmm. Uh,
So it's great though, Ahmed. It's spring. This is the hot time of the year. Mhm.
right now, the first time in the year, especially in the spring season, it's cold. It's still
Oh,
cold, not too cold, but it's cold right now. I think this degrees
yeah.
between the 18 and 20 degrees, and sun
Ah,
showers.
okay.
Yeah, last
Okay.
week
What time is it there?
it's
Sorry. Uh-huh.
5:30 at at morning. We can say dawn.
Okay. So 5:30. Wow. Yeah, early morning. You're an early riser, Ahmed. Why do you get up so early? Saturday.
Because during the Ramadan holy, and we
Oh,
have
yeah.
pre-meal, uh, pre-meal breakfast.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. Before
uh,
before
so
sunrise.
yes, because before the sunrise.
Yeah.
Okay, what about your daily routine? What about your life?
M- My daily routine. I start my classes at 6 in the morning, Ahmed. So I
Mm.
work 6 days a week right now, and sometimes during the week it's much quieter and Cambly. So I only
I think
work maybe 3 hours.
I think you are workaholic because you work 6 times a week.
Not really. The thing is, I used to work 10-hour days, like maybe 2, 3 weeks ago. But because on Cambly, they give you like stars. And so if you don't get so many stars, they reduce your priority hours. But anyway, it's good for me, Ahmed. I had to reduce my workload in these past 2 weeks. So,
Mm.
what can I say? So I work just 3 hours and I start at 6 and I finish at 9. And so this past week I just moved into a new house. So I'm trying to renovate this house. It was built maybe 10 years ago, but they never finished. they never finished the building properly. So I'm just trying to put it up
Did
to
you
date.
did you buy it? Did you buy a new
No,
house?
no, no, no.
Or
I
rent a
just
new house?
rent. Yeah, rent. But there
Oh,
was no
I
plumbing. There
think
was no plumbing. There was no
I
flooring.
think
So I
it's
have to do
difficult.
these things.
Uh, I think
It's
it's
difficult, you think?
difficult these days to buy a new house. Just rent house.
Yeah, yeah. And I guess, it's better for me, Ahmed, because obviously I'm earning dollars in Mexico. So it's a bit easier. I mean, here, what can I say? I guess it
did you
probably
rent
is cheaper.
a big house or small house?
It's actually very big. It's a two-story house, and there's a big
Uh,
living room.
I
And so
think
I want,
I think I think a big house it's better for every person because
brilliant.
you feel comfortable when you rent or live in big house.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And I have a big
Uh,
garden all the way around, and I have three dogs, so they can walk and wander, and
oh,
they can go from one room to the other.
but uh, do you, but do you know I miss your dogs in this our sessions. We
Oh,
not
here we are.
barking.
Tita, Tita. So there's Wixie. He's lying on the floor. There's
Ah,
Tita.
oh,
Yes, it's very hot today. It's very hot today, so he's lying on the floor. Oh,
uh,
she's gone. Yeah,
uh,
there's. So they're the brother and
one person.
sister. Yeah, they're brother and sister. So yeah, they're
You're really
happy.
interesting with the dogs.
Yeah, I love them. They're the best. My Tita, the girl, she got sick this week. So I had to take her to the vet. It was all a bit crazy, crazy. She was
Okay.
pregnant and she lost her babies. So
Oh,
that was what
really?
we were doing. Yeah, yeah, she lost her baby. So
Okay. Let me
yeah,
ask you about the days of the week.
sure, go ahead.
Yes. How can say Saturday in English slang?
One more time, Ahmed, I didn't hear properly. Can you just repeat the last sentence for me?
Huh? How do you say the Saturday in English slang?
Oh, I just say Saturday.
Yeah.
I don't say
Huh?
anything else. Maybe you could say sat, but you would not understand that. No,
Huh?
I would just say
No, no.
Saturday. I don't use slang for that word. There's no slang word for Saturday, Ahmed. Not that I
For
know.
Sunday.
Neither.
For
There's no
Sunday.
slang. No, there's no other
Really?
slang word. No,
There's no
nothing.
slang word
Absolutely
for
nothing.
all the days of the
The only
week?
other thing you could say is weekend. No, there's no slang word for the days of the week either.
Hmm.
The
Even for
weekend, weekdays, that's it.
weekend. Oh, okay. I ask you about the Duolingo. I practice the English with the Duolingo. Do
Yes,
you think Duolingo is useful?
yes.
Huh?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
The other one
Let
I
me ask
like
you
is
about.
boost. I like that one.
Huh. But I think no, I use the Duolingo. I think Duolingo it's first of all free and use it from 1 years and half. And let me
Okay.
ask you about the native speaker. How much words did the native speaker use daily when they speak? Do you think use 1,000 words in daily routine when they
Nah, I
speak?
think about 6,000 words, I would say, in a day.
Oh,
Sometimes
really?
we just repeat the same words, though sometimes. It depends on the conversation, Amit. It depends who you're speaking to, what you're talking about. If your conversation switches from one topic to another, well, obviously you would use a lot more vocabulary in that situation. It would depend on your job. If you're in a job where you need to speak to somebody all the time. For example, if you're a tour guide, or if you work in a bank, or if you're a nurse or a doctor in a hospital, you
How
would
do you
be
spell
with
this
some
word?
what? What is what?
What?
Defects. Yeah.
Yes, it's mean that
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it's
Defects.
what of money.
Oh, right. Okay. A wad of money. Yeah, that is correct. That is perfect. How you spelled it is very good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. When I read the when I to practice with the reading, just read the story or save the story in my mind, which is better for me. I want to. I think the time up for my
What do you
subscriber.
want to achieve, Ahmed? It out loud
I want to
or
speak.
read it in your
I want
mind?
to
What
improve
do
my
you
English
want to achieve?
language like a native speaker. I speak. I want to speak. I want to speak
I
English automatically, like you.
Okay, so I would practice it out loud. I would speak it out loud in a loud voice, stand in front of a mirror, watch your facial expressions, watch how you pronounce each word. For me, Ahmed, just my recommendation. I live in Mexico. I had to learn Spanish here. So I know what it's like to learn another language. And I know that when I got to Mexico, I know obviously to listen and to understand was the most important. But actually, I became aware that
How
if
did
I
you
listened to the
how
language
did you learn Spanish?
every day,
By practice or by dealing with people?
you will. I used to read books in Spanish. I used to get a book. The first page I used to translate, learn new vocabulary words. 4 hours it took me. The second page took me 2 hours. The third page took me 1 hour. 20 years ago,
Okay.
Ahmed, it was really painful.
People
But
in
I
Mexico speak
listening.
Spanish.
Say that one
Yeah,
more
I know
time.
that. But people in Mexico speak Spanish.
Yes, just Spanish.
Because
Spanish.
that I think when you live in country that speak, if
It's
you want to
easier.
learn any language, it's easier
It's
and
better.
faster
Yeah, yeah.
because you
Because you
deal with
listen.
people who we can
Mm.
listen and practice and listen. That's
Speaking.
mean to
Yeah,
a fast way to output and input with the language English
yeah.
with the any language that you want
This
to
is
learn.
correct.
It's faster
Mhm.
faster than there. And sometimes learning any language it's difficult to learning, but it's easier. Why so many tutors or teachers to say that's mean to practice because practice want to learn any language from the automatically way, not read these words, say this conversation.
Yeah, Ahmed, I don't know. Just for me, it's like having a normal conversation, right? You go to a coffee shop, you have a cup of coffee, and you sit down and you have a chat with your friend, right? And I know in the
Yeah, yeah.
beginning, when I got to Mexico and I started to do that, it's really difficult in the beginning, but I know with practice and practice and practice,
Yes, practice
truly,
step by
truly,
step.
truly, it's easier. Yeah, step by step, day by day, honestly. But the most important thing for me was listening. So I always say to my students, please, please listen to English every day, even if it's just for 10 minutes, even if you're really busy, but at least get in 10 minutes every day. And the better one is 30 minutes. And maybe at the weekend, try and watch a movie. Go to YouTube, look at all of the videos. Try, there's such a wide range in within English accent, American accent, Canadian accent, Irish accent. Listen to all the accents. Just expose yourself as much as
Do
you
you
can
think
listening.
my voice it's to discover my mistakes when I make conversation with myself?
Yes, yes, yes. Very good. And writing. Write,
Okay,
Amit.
right.
It's really
Yes,
good.
right. I think time up right now, and it's really enjoy with your session because I adore your sessions. Are really interesting. If you have a website to help me improve my English language, send it to me. Uh,
Okay.
Thank you very much. And
Bye,
what
Amit.
about my language? What about my language? It's good.
You're doing great.